Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Tyler. This is T.A.G Gaming, and today we are doing week 4 of our Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise. And I'm really excited today. We're going to make some roster moves before we get into the game against the Chargers. Going to see how Herbert does. Want to put a lot of pressure on him. But let's get straight to those moves. First, we want to bring Levante David back. Talked about it last video. Can't say enough how good this guy is. I mean, he's only 30. I think he can play another 3 years on our team. And then if we're still playing it in 3 years, we can look then to see if we want to bring him back. But 3 years is a good contract. If we need to make a trade or make a move later on, we can. Next is Chris Godwin. Obviously, he deserves a contract. He's been a really good player this year for us. And his value is only going to go up. So the quicker we can get him signed to that 4-year deal, the quicker we can get him on the team, and the happier I'll be, because I think that he's a great receiver and a great player on this team. Next, we've got Antonio Brown, another great player in the NFL, a good receiver. He is 32, so if we give him a 3-year contract like he's wanting, he'll be 35, and I don't know if I want to do that, but he doesn't accept it at first. He wants a longer contract. Same thing with Gronk. I tried to cut it down to 1 year and give him a little bit more money and just see if he would take it. But he's really unhappy with that length in contract as well. We just have so many other players that we've got to sign and try to bring back to keep this team going. It's really hard to pay them the amount of money that they want. Alright, so now we're looking at the draft. I think one of our biggest weaknesses is running back. I want to bring in a new running back. Love to get Travis Etienne. He's a great player, but he's going to be pretty high drafted, and I just don't know if we're going to be there. So we'll see what happens. Next, we're looking at the trade offers for our running backs. We can get 3 picks for Leonard Fournette. I think I'm going to go ahead and accept this, take this trade. We'll have a good 3 draft picks to really build to the future. Maybe bring in a running back in the 3rd round there of this year's draft, somebody that can take over for him. So we're going to take that trade, and we're going to let Ronald Jones stay on the team for now. We didn't get any other offers on any of the other guys that we put on the trade block, so not much more we can do here. So we're going to go ahead and get into the game. We've got Keenan Allen to worry about, Joey Bosa to worry about, and then obviously Herbert's had a great year so far this year in real life. So he's playing well. We got to watch for him in Madden. He is a rookie though, so I feel like if we can get some pressure on him, make him get the ball out of his hands quicker than he wants to, then I truly believe that we've got a chance to win this game easily against a really good team. I mean, the Chargers should be a good team every year, but for some reason they just never bring it in the way they should. But, Brady's played well this year. The team's played well this year. I'm really excited to try to get win number 4 and go 4-0 on the season against these Chargers and, move on to the next one. So we're starting out here on defense. Let's see if we can get some pressure on him and, make a play. Our 4-down lineman that we've had all year has not been getting pressure on their own very much, which I don't know if they do. There's probably some teams that get a lot of pressure, like Khalil Mack and those guys on those teams probably do, but we don't have a really stud defensive lineman that can get that kind of pressure, so maybe that's the issue. Keenan Allen gets the ball over the middle. That's the guy we'll have to watch out for all day because he is so explosive. As we get the pick there at the 42-yard line, that was a great play by our cornerback there. I think that was Ross Cockrell. He had another interception in one of the other games. He's playing exceptionally well out of that slot corner role. So now our offense gets a chance with short field to put some points on the board here. We do one of those quick little shuffle passes there, but it doesn't really gain anything. But it does help the completion percentage, I guess a little bit. Oh, Tom Brady gets hung up on the running back there. Tries to get it off to Cameron Brate, but nobody's really open. So that didn't work out too well. I think we are going to make a move for a backup running back just in case Jones was to go down. I don't think that Leonard Fournette being gone means we need to just settle with LaShawn McCoy. And, you know, Kenyon Vaughn is a rookie, and I really don't think that he's the guy to be the third string running back for us. So maybe we bring in a second string guy. Maybe we release McCoy and just try to go with, the guys that we've got in our team now. So they are able to hold us to a field goal, and we miss it. That has been a thing. I'm almost to the point now where I'm just going to go for it on fourth down and 2-point conversions because I've had no luck with field goals. I've just been terrible at them all season long, and it's starting to affect the scores of games, and I don't want to see that happen. So if we have a chance here in the next couple weeks, we might start going for it on fourth down before long. A deep pass there and another pick. Perfect timed user pick. That is awesome. Get another pick. Maybe we can actually put points on the board this time because we didn't last time. So that was a huge play there to help us out. Let's see what we can do with this team as we try that shuffle pass again. This time with Godwin, we get a few yards there, but nothing crazy. Trying again here. Big pass over the middle to Evans, and he gets in for the touchdown. That's a great play by Evans. That drag route, that long corner route just works out so well for him. The big-bodied receiver can bring it in and get in the end zone. So we're up 7-0, looking good. Our defense is playing lights out. I mean, you can't ask for nothing better than 2 straight picks on 2 consecutive drives. To get us a 7-point lead to start the game, that's awesome. We just got to keep doing it. They might probably try to get the run game involved a little bit more, so we'll have to make sure to be aware of that because it's still early. I mean, they still could come back and score here, and then we're still tied. So that's good for them to get the run game involved and give him a chance to settle down a little bit. I challenged that play there because I didn't think he caught it, and they actually brought the ball back. He didn't catch it, so that really worked out. Huge sack there on third down. We've got a little pressure in this game, got in the rookie's face a little bit. He's made some bad plays. That's the way you want to start a game. And I'm just going to call fair catch there because he wasn't getting nowhere if he would have caught that ball and tried to run it. So we're up around the 40. It's a good place to start. Let's get the run game involved a little bit. Try to get some more points on the board. Go up 14-0 here in the first half. That's what we want to do. Godwin makes a good cut to get the first down. Gets about 5 more yards out of that than he would have gotten if he wouldn't have stayed in there. So that was a good play by him to get us a first down. I think that we match up well against this team. I will say they do have a good defensive line and good corners, which would most of the time eliminate a passing game. But I think because we play an offense where we throw a lot of quick passes and get the ball out of our hands really quickly, it kind of benefits us really well. I think having Brady match up against this team is probably suited for them well, as Ronald Jones makes a good run up the middle to get the touchdown. So we're up 14-0 if we can make the extra point. We do here. So we're up 14-0 before halftime with our defense playing the best it's played all season. I feel very confident going into the second half if we can keep this lead the way it is, that we can win this one. I really do think that we can go ahead and improve to 4-0 on the year. I haven't looked at the rest of our division. I probably should look at that maybe before the next game or after that and just see what the standings are right now, because that's going to be a big deal. We want to get that first round bye, but we want to win our division as quickly as possible so we don't have to worry about any other divisional opponent sneaking in there on top of us. So there's 3rd and 6. We've done a great job to limit the drives the best we can. Just cut the crap with them and not let them get any points. This has been a great game for us collectively. Another punt, and this one I think we're going to go ahead and let him return it a little bit. He doesn't get much there, but it's only a matter of time before Antonio Brown's able to break one off for a big gain. I mean, he's a great return man and a great receiver. He just hasn't done much for our team. I don't think that he fits our scheme very well. I don't throw to my receiver on the outside on that side very much. So, maybe we don't bring him back. Maybe we save our money and try to go with somebody else. Or if nobody's looking at him in free agency, maybe we bring him in that way. I mean, we don't know yet what's going to happen with this team throughout the year. And really, Scotty Miller playing as well as he has in the limited snaps that we've given him the ball has really made me think maybe we don't bring him back. I mean, I don't know yet, but if we can get him signed, we can get him signed. But if not, I don't think I'm going to worry about it too much. And Brady tried to outrun that lineman, but there was just no chance. He was going to get pulled down, so he just throws the ball away. So we're still just trying to get some points here before halftime. We tried that little handoff with the running back, a little sweep play, jet sweep there, but it didn't work out too well to the wide receiver. And now we're punting terribly. We just can't get any kind of a kicking game going in these games. It seems like if it's not our punter, it's our kicker. If it's not our kicker, it's our punter. But, you know, back to Scotty Miller, he's played well in limited snaps. We've really gotten him the ball when we can, when he's on the field, because he's a quick runner. But it hasn't been one of those things where we've just fed him the ball as much as possible, which that's not going to be our style. We don't hone in on, you know, our third wide receiver. We like to hit Godwin over the middle and stuff like that and let him make plays. So a big sack here before halftime, and they'll probably just let the clock run down. They tried to get a shot at it, but they couldn't, so they let the clock go. And second half, we get the ball to start it. That's a good sign for us. Maybe we can put points on the board and kind of seal this thing early and then just feed Ronald Jones a little bit. We're going to go ahead and start doing that, though, because we want to get those rushing yards up. Plus, there's no real reason to throw yet. I mean, we're up 14-0 in the third quarter. Our defense is playing lights out. Let's just run this clock down. Maybe have a 6-minute drive, 5-minute drive that eats away at the third quarter and gets us some points on the board. So that's really all we can do is just try to, you know, feed our playmakers and let them make plays. Brady's had a pretty good game so far. He's had a good season, really. Not a lot of picks. Just those two in that last game that looked kind of rough, and there's a fumble by Gronk. That didn't work out well, but Brady's played well. I actually reviewed that. They reviewed that on their own, and it wasn't a fumble by Gronk. They said that he was down, so that worked out well for us. We're going to go ahead and go for it here on fourth down. I just thought, why not? I mean, we're playing really good offense. Our defense is playing well. It's across the 50. Let's take the ball, try to get some points on this drive, and finish this game out. Run by Ronald Jones up the middle there. Great run by him. That was a spectacular run. The team overall is just playing really well this week. I mean, just so well. But, yeah, I just thought maybe way Tom Brady's playing this year, the way this team is set up, it's Super Bowl or bust. You know, I don't know what's going to happen if Tom Brady decides to retire. He gets a rushing touchdown there up the middle. That was insane. And we go for the extra point, and we hit it here. So it's 21-0 in the third quarter. We're in a great place to win this game. But I'll be honest with you, Brady has played so well. It's been awesome. As we get a huge hit on the kick return, and he returns that for a touchdown. What a great play. That was amazing there by our defense, or our special teams unit, to pick up the ball and return it for a touchdown. That makes it 28-0 going into the fourth quarter. Wow. That is a big swing in momentum right there, and that might have knocked the Chargers out of it. I mean, they're on the road. It's rainy. It's a nasty game. I don't know if they can come back and win this game. This is insane how well the defense and special teams and offense has played so far. I mean, if we keep playing like this, we got a chance for a Super Bowl. As Herbert breaks a big run, he fumbled, but it rolled out of bounds. Oh, that was a huge run by Herbert. I didn't know he had the legs on him to be able to do that. I've seen his arm all year, but I haven't seen his legs. But that was impressive the way he was able to get outside and get that run. So we'll have to watch that if we play them again, to watch out for his legs. But, yeah, I mean, this game has been a three-headed monster. Offense, defense, and special teams have made great plays. Big move there. He gets him down inside the 10. So we got to put a little pressure here. We're letting them get some yards, but not letting them get in the end zone. So maybe it's just the way we're playing this game is a little bit different than normal. We're trying to, you know, give them a little bit of room, run the clock down, but not give up points. That's the main goal. So it's 3rd and 9. If we can stop them here, they might go for it on 4th down, just because a field goal really doesn't do anything for them. He's hit as he throws. and that's going to do it. Yeah, they're going to go for it on 4th down. It makes the most sense. If we can stop them here, I think that'll do it. A good pass there, but it is nearly picked off. So we're going to start there at the 10 with the ball, 4th quarter, 5 minutes left. And basically here we're just going to run the clock down the best we can. We throw when we have to throw, but for the most part, we're just trying to run that clock down and get this win. I really thought that play would work to try to get us a 1st down, but it didn't. So we're going to have to punt. I'm not too worried about the punting. We can punt, and we can a big hit there. Surprised he didn't fumble, but we can give up some points and still win this game pretty easily. So we just want them to work for the points so that the clock runs and that we really don't have a chance of losing this game. But so far, this game has been our best game of the season so far. And that's been really fun to see. This game was the funnest to play as well, just because when you're winning and you're playing so well and you're getting interceptions and stopping them on defense, it's challenging, but it's so much fun to see the group of the defense to play as well as they have. I mean, I feel like our offense hasn't been on the field in so long because our defense is playing so well. They give up yards like we want them to, but they don't let them score. There's another sack there. That time by Ndamukong Suh. I think that was his 5th sack on the year. He is having a monster year sacking. And a big interception there. A huge one that will probably seal the game. So 28-0. And we are playing lights out football right now. We fake that little toss and give it to Ronald Jones, but he doesn't give very much. Another run to Ronald Jones. Not a lot going for him there. He's trying to get some yards, but they're keying in on that run because they know that's what we're going to do is we try to shoot one deep, and it's pass interference. So that's definitely going to get us the 1st down, give us an opportunity to ice this game. They're not even using their timeouts because they know it's over. They know we've beat them, and they're okay with it at this point. There's not much they can do. But it's good to see the offense play this well. I mean, imagine if – I know that – Ronald Jones has played well for us, but imagine if we had a running back that played more of the style of offense that we want to play as he's trying to get that touchdown to end the game. But he doesn't get in, but that's going to do it. 28-0, a huge win for these Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We might make some moves this next episode just to see what is something we can do to improve this team because we have a lot of great pieces, but to be that playoff team, as Tom Brady knows, you've got to have the perfect lineup, the perfect opportunity to win. And just looking at the stats here, Brady had a good game, only 1 touchdown, but I mean, when you're playing as good as you are on defense and you're getting special teams touchdowns, there's really not much you have to worry about there. And Godwin has another good game. He's really our leading receiver on this team. It always is crazy how his yards are close to Mike Evans, but Mike Evans is doing it on 1 or 2 plays just because he's the deep threat, being as tall as he is. On defense, we had the 3 interceptions. That was awesome. Cam Gill got that one to seal the game, so that was really awesome. Next week, we're looking to go to 5-0. This win made us 4-0. So tune in and just see if we can get to that 5-0 status and really put us in that playoff picture. But that's going to do it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button. And if you're new, we're going to keep posting content like this almost daily. So I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching.